Simple present, routines and likes. What does your typical workday or study day look like? I usually wake up early and have breakfast with my family. Then I go to school or work and spend the morning studying or teaching. In the afternoon, I often read books, do exercises, or prepare lessons. How do you usually spend your free time after work? After work, I like to relax with my family. We sometimes watch TV, play games together, or listen to music. I also enjoy walking outside when the weather is nice because it helps me feel calm. What kind of music or movies do you like? I like listening to jazz and pop music. My favorite movies are comedies because they make me laugh and feel happy. I also enjoy adventure films with exciting stories and interesting characters. How often do you exercise or practice a sport? I usually exercise 3 times a week. I go jogging in the park near my house, and sometimes I play football with friends. It helps me stay healthy, gives me more energy, and makes me feel strong. Where do you usually go when you eat out? I often go to a small restaurant in my town. They serve tasty local food at a good price, and the atmosphere is friendly. Sometimes I eat pizza with friends, and we enjoy talking together. What do you like most about your neighborhood or city? I like that my neighborhood is quiet and friendly. People know each other and often help one another. There are also nice parks where children can play and families can spend time together. How do you prefer to travel to work or school? I usually travel by bus because it is cheap and easy. Sometimes I walk if the weather is good and I have enough time. Walking helps me enjoy the fresh air and stay active. Simple past experiences. What did you do yesterday after you finished work? Yesterday, I went home and had dinner with my family. After that, I watched a movie and relaxed on the sofa. Finally, I read a book before going to bed and slept well. Where did you go for your last summer vacation? Last summer, I traveled to the beach with my family. We swam in the sea, played games on the sand, and enjoyed the sunshine. We also ate fresh fish in a small restaurant near the coast. How did you prepare for this job interview? I prepare by reading about the company and writing notes. I practiced common questions with a friend and tried to speak clearly. I also chose my clothes the night before, so I felt ready. What was the best movie you saw last year? The best movie I saw last year was a comedy. It made me laugh a lot, and I enjoyed the story and the characters. I watched it twice because it was so good and fun. When did you start learning English and why? I started learning English 2 years ago at school. I wanted to understand songs and movies better and communicate with more people. I also needed English for my studies and future work. How did you celebrate your last birthday with friends? I celebrated my last birthday with a small party. We ate cake, played music, and danced together. My friends gave me gifts, and we took photos to remember the day. What was your favorite subject when you were at school? My favorite subject at school was English. I liked reading texts, learning new words, and practicing speaking. The teacher was kind and made the lessons fun and interesting. Simple future, plans, and predictions. What are you going to do this coming weekend? This weekend, I'm going to visit my family and spend time together. We are going to cook lunch, play with the children, and enjoy the day. I am also going to rest and read a book. Where do you think you will travel next year? Next year, I will travel to the mountains with my friends. We will walk in nature, take many photos, and enjoy the fresh air. I will also try local food during the trip. What are your main goals for your professional future? I am going to improve my English and get a better job. I will continue studying to learn new skills and grow as a teacher. My goal is to work in a place I enjoy and feel proud of. How do you think technology will change our lives? Technology will make communication faster and easier. People will use more apps for work, study, and daily life. It will also change how we travel, shop, and connect with others. What will you cook or eat for dinner tonight? Tonight, I will cook rice with vegetables and prepare a salad. I will eat it with my family at the table and enjoy the meal together. After dinner, we will drink tea and talk. Are you going to study anything new next month? Yes, I'm going to study French next month. I will learn basic words, simple sentences, and practice speaking. It will help me understand another culture and communicate better. Where do you see yourself living in 5 years? In 5 years, I will live in a bigger house with my family. We will have more space, a nice garden, and a quiet neighborhood. I will feel happy, comfortable, and safe there. Present perfect life experiences. Have you ever traveled to another country or city? Yes, I have traveled to another country. I lived in the Falkland Islands for more than 5 years. I have also visited different cities in Chile with my family. What is the most interesting book you have read? The most interesting book I have read is a children's story called Mariquita en Movimiento. I have also read books about values and purpose. They have helped me learn important lessons. Have you ever worked in a big team before? Yes, I have worked in a big team before. I have taught English with other teachers and shared ideas. I have also joined projects where many people helped each other. How long have you lived in your current house? I have lived in my current house in Los Alamos for several years. My family and I have made many memories here. We have enjoyed the quiet neighborhood and friendly people. Have you ever tried any strange or unusual food? Yes, I have tried unusual food. I have eaten seafood that was new to me. I have also tasted dishes from other cultures when I traveled. What important skills have you learned in your life? I have learned English and translation skills. I have also learned baking, which I practiced for 10 years. These skills have helped me in work and daily life. Have you ever won a competition or a prize? Yes, I have won small prizes in school activities. I have also received certificates for my studies. These experiences have made me feel proud and motivated. Second conditional, hypothetical situations. If you won the lottery, what would you buy? If I won the lottery, I would buy a big house for my family. I would also buy books and tools for teaching. I would save money to travel in the future. Where would you live if you could choose anywhere? If I could choose anywhere, I would live in a quiet city near the sea. I would enjoy walking on the beach every day. I would invite my family to live there with me. If you met a famous person, what would you ask? If I met a famous person, I would ask about their life and experiences. I would ask how they became successful. I would also ask for advice to improve myself. What language would you learn if you had time? If I had time, I would learn French. I would practice speaking with friends and teachers. I would also read books and listen to songs in French. If you could change one thing here, what would it be? If I could change one thing here, I would make the city cleaner. I would add more parks for children. I would also improve public transport. What would you do if you saw an alien? If I saw an alien, I would try to talk to it. I would ask where it came from. I would also take a photo to remember the moment. If you had your own business, what would you sell? If I had my own business, I would sell bread and cakes. I would prepare them fresh every morning. I would also sell coffee to enjoy with the food.